Welcome to episode 3 of the Story Song Podcast Show. My name is James.
And my name is Chris.
Hello, Chris. How are you?
I'm good, thank you, James. How are you?
It's been a long time.
It has. How long has it been?
Oh, gosh, I would say it's getting on for about 8 months since we last put out a Story Song podcast.
Crikey, you could have almost had a child in that time.
We could. Well, why don't we call the next song Our Baby?
Okay, sounds good.
And our baby's called Charlene. I've got a treat for you this month. It's called Charlene. Oh, no, that's the name of the singer, sorry. And it's called Never Been to Me. Have you heard of it before?
Never been to me. No, never.
Okay. I think it asks a lot of questions. So, in order for us to do this, I've added a new element, you'll be pleased to know, to our podcast.
Ooh.
The element is my bell.
Oh, that's quite good.
Yeah.
May I?
Yeah, please do. I think you did yours slightly better than mine.
I think I did.
In rehearsals, I was much better. Story of my life. So if you want to stop the song at any point to query, question, or divulge, then just press that bell.
I see.
Now, if you hear a cat meowing, we don't do anything, because that's just your cat.
Okay.
Okay?
Sure.
Right, so should we kick off? I'll give you some facts, shall I?
Yes,
Got
please.
a fact file. All right, so it's released in 1977, written by Ron Miller and Kenneth Hirsch. And in 1977, it didn't do very well at all, but it was re-released in 1982, where it reached number 1 in England. All right, so that's it. So should we make a start?
Yes, please.
All right.
Hey lady, you lady, cursing at your life.
Right, so I want you to imagine, we're going to set you the scene, okay? She's in the supermarket. This woman, Charlene.
Yeah.
She's, I don't know, buying some peas.
Yeah.
Maybe some steak. Just something for dinner. Mm-hmm. And she bumps into maybe an old friend. Mm-hmm. Okay? And they just get talking. And then she decides she's going to get a bit more in depth. Mm-hmm. All right?
You're a discontented mother and a regimented wife.
I'm not sure if she likes this person very much.
I have a buzzer of my own. Sorry. She's only opened the bin.
So she's just gone up to her and said, "You're a discontented mother," and
So she's gone up to someone she knows.
I think
and
so.
Told her, you're
Yeah.
a discontented mother.
And a rich, inventive wife.
Oh, that's quite... That
No
seems
idea what it means.
No, but it feels offensive if someone came up to me and said, "You're a discontented father," and whatever.
I'd definitely be offended.
Yeah, I would. I'd be surprised. Does she know her?
Well, I'm not sure at this point. Okay, but let's see what she's going on about.
I've no doubt you dream about the things you'll never do, but I wish someone had to talk to me like I want to talk to you. Ooh, I've been to Georgia and California and anywhere I could run. Took the hand of a preacher man and we made love in the sun.
So intriguing. So she goes up to somebody, maybe in the supermarket or whatever, has a chat with her and just gives her a bit of advice, unrequested advice.
Gives her a lot of advice.
Let me tell you something. What? Sorry, I'm busy. I've got the kids. And no. Let me tell you. Just so you know, I've been to Georgia and California, and anywhere I could run. And she's taken the hand of a preacher man, and to whom she made love in the sun.
It's kind of like she's showing off, if you ask me.
Yeah, sounds a bit like. Well, reading some of the other verses, the future one. I think you're right. I think you're onto something. So if someone came up to you and started telling you about the things that they'd done.
Yeah, it's like, oh, look at my car, isn't it brilliant? Oh, and I'm going to, fucking Naples next weekend on holiday. You don't really want to know about it.
There's definitely not a stranger wandering up to you and you're trying to get your shopping done.
Maybe she's trying to help in some way.
But I ran out of places and friendly faces because I had to be free. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
She repeats this phrase regularly. She's been
I think we need to examine this phrase.
Because she had to be free. So she's felt trapped, she had to be free. So when she's run out of places and friendly faces, she's been to paradise, though, but she's never been to me. She hasn't found herself.
I'm thinking it's more about female masturbation.
Really? But I ran out of places and friendly faces because I had to be free. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Where's me?
I don't think she means it like that.
Do you not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it's more that it's all this. Maybe she's like saying all this fake. This stuff is fake, and she's saying that lovely car I've stopped you to tell you about that I've got. It's all fake.
Right.
So.
So you've got to spend some time. So is it more like...
Why she got the fancy car then, parked outside, pointing at it to this woman from the co-op?
So maybe it's more like, what's all this mindfulness stuff that everyone hears about all the time? You know, where people do yoga and sit and think about their own stuff and shit.
Oh, like meditation?
Yes.
Sort of?
Maybe that's what she's on about.
How? What do you mean?
Well, I've never been to me. I've never spent time with myself.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the pretentious sort of fakey. Oh, I need to go and find myself.
So whatever's going on here, we think we're pretty sure this woman's quite pretentious.
But yeah, so
quite
why don't you go and
annoying.
tell someone if you yeah, quite annoying. Just going up to someone. I haven't found me yet.
All right, let's carry on.
Please, lady, don't just walk away.
All right, I think that says it all. That line. She said all this.
Yeah.
Then she come back.
I've got to get back. The kids, the dog's outside. It's started to rain. I've got the washing out as well. I'm gonna have to get back.
So I think she's changing her tack here.
'Cause I have this need to tell you why I'm all alone today. I can see so much of me living in your eyes.
So I can see so much of me still living in your eyes. Well, it's your eyes in the lyrics, aren't it? I think she said her eyes in that one there.
Yeah.
Either way. But if you, I can see much of me living in your eyes. What?
I think this woman's a lunatic.
I think you might be onto something. But the thing is, it's funny because they said it's 80s, and and that's why it's the sort of I remember like Mum's albums, and like the music.
Oh yeah.
Just sort of stuff they listen to. And some of it is like the cheesy, I sip champagne, all this, just reading some of the future lyrics, and I'm thinking, hold on a minute. And you see all of that in here.
I mean, I think this is
It's of its
very
time.
easy listening of its time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's carry on.
Won't you share a part of a weary heart that's lived a million lives? Ooh, I've been to Nice and the Isle of Greece while I sip champagne on a yacht. I move like Harlow in Monte Carlo.
Move like Harlow in Monte Carlo. Any idea what that means?
Harlow. No, where's that?
I don't know. Well, I don't think it's a thing. I don't think it's a place. I think it's a thing or a person.
Harlow. Maybe. Well, maybe it just rhymed with Monte Carlo. She thought no one's ever going to check.
That's
That's
lazy.
a town in England.
I move like a town in England
In
in
Essex.
a town in France.
It's on the border of Hertfordshire.
Ah.
Yeah.
What else rhymes with
Did they
Mon-
move a town in Essex to Monte Carlo?
She moved the town of Harlow to Monte Carlo.
That's impressive.
What else rhymes with Monte Carlo?
Darlow, which is a slang for Darlington.
No, it's,
yeah,
it's all
Darlow.
places then.
Yeah, same situation actually. Farlow.
I was going to say Farlow, but
Don't
it's
know
not
what
really a
Farlow-
word.
Farlow is.
Yeah, I would have had to go with Harlow as well.
But before you start that
Yeah.
again, just what did she say? I mean, it's like, ooh, I've been to Nice. But she has said in the last line in the last verse was, "Won't you show part of your weary heart? There's lived a million lies." So she's saying, perhaps to this lady in the supermarket, your heart has also share some of your heart. It's lived a million lies, just like mine. She doesn't know that.
Really
It's
presumptuous, I think.
assuming she's calling her a liar, and they're saying, "Ooh, I've been to Nice and the Isle of Greece, and I've sipped champagne on a yacht." And then it's a bit like, "Oh, come on." And then there's a line coming up. "Oh yeah, well, moved like Harlow and Monte Carlo, and I've showed them what I've got."
Right.
It's like she's got. I don't think she has anything actually.
I
does
don't
she?
like this woman at all.
And show you what I got. I've been undressed by kings, and I've seen some things that a woman ain't supposed to see. I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me.
she's really bitter.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
She's been to all these nice places, though. You think, get over it. Enjoy.
She's
Make
so
yourself
bitter,
lovely.
she's even stopped singing now.
So really sober her up. Isn't it?
Look, I've been there. It's not fucking paradise. She's the one that's saying it's paradise.
I think what's happened is she just got old and she's not very happy about it.
I think you're absolutely right.
Sometimes I've been to crying for unborn children that might have made me complete. But I took the sweet life and never knew I'd be bitter from the sweet. I spent my life exploring the subtle whoring that cost too much to be free. Hey lady, I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. I've been to paradise, never been to me, to Georgia, in California, anywhere I could run. I've been to paradise, never been to Greece and the Isle of Greece, when I some champagne I've been to paradise, never been to.
What do you think?
It's a good. It's a story there. It's an awful song, isn't it? It's embarrassing. It makes you think. You know, it was the 80s that long ago. No, I was talking recently because we've got Netflix now. We haven't got any of the.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Channel wise, I found myself flicking through, and
It's not a channel-based system.
no, not on Netflix, just on
Right.
Freeview.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I don't know why I told you about Netflix. It's irrelevant. Scrap that bit. Anyway,
I'm not editing any of this, by the way. It's all staying in. Oh,
so I put in just flicking through the channels, and what was on Bullseye, and I thought I remember this. It was every weekend everyone was excited for. And I watched it and it was awful, just absolutely awful, but unbelievably awful. The presenters didn't know anything about the people that were there, and they're like foot in the mouth.
And the contestants, they don't even look like human beings.
They all look exactly the same.
The women have got like massive hair and big
bad
thick
hair.
glasses, and
Yeah.
maybe that's what Charlene looks like, which
It's
would
that
make the
era.
story slightly better.
That era, though,
If she,
isn't it?
but if she was like really dowdy and a bit like not really a looker, and then she's just stopping someone in like oldie.
No, she must have been a looker, because
That's
otherwise
the
she'd
place,
have
then.
never been to Nice.
Well, maybe she hasn't.
And Harlow. And,
Maybe she's making it
and
up.
Essex. Wherever else she's been to. But to be she took the sweet life and never knew she'd be bitter from the sweet. And you think, well, why don't you just appreciate what you've got? You know,
She
if you
sounds
get
like
to-
she's had a wonderful time.
If you're lucky enough to have that, appreciate it. Shout out
She's
to
been,
Average.
exactly. She's been impressed by kings.
Is that what you want?
Well, I wouldn't, it's,
What, you wouldn't say no? Depends how...
depends how rich
Which
the
country
king
is
was,
it?
really. Not the Saudi king.
No.
That would be quite dangerous.
I think it would be... Yeah.
I think I might cut that bit out. I don't want to get murdered in my sleep, or my dog. Right, okay, so Chris, I think we're going to have to rate it. So,
Well, just remind. So, what are we rating it on?
you just mark
Just the story.
it's about the story and the quality of the song, I suppose, a bit as well. But you've got to mark it
I
out
think
of
it's got to
10.
be the story, because it's like.
Okay,
Because I think otherwise, yeah. I mean, I think
and you get to rate it, but it's my choice.
I was a bit mean last time, and I think you don't think you were very happy about it.
What are you going to give it?
I think 6.
6 out of 10. I think that's quite a fair score, actually.
I mean, it's good. I mean, it's comedy. The story and everything is just awful, isn't it? But it's comedy and it's good for that.
Absolutely.
So if I know, I'm going to upgrade you to a 7.
A 7?
There you go.
Bloody hell.
There you
Thanks
go.
very much.
Don't get used to it.
All right, well, listen, thanks for listening. If you want to suggest a story song for us to do, then all you have to do is contact us. We are at storysongpodcastshow@gmail.com, or you can find us on Facebook at Storysong Podcast Show. And you can tweet us at Storysong Podcast Show. It's all the same, really. And if you like it, please rate and review us.
Thank you.
That's very formal goodbye. And thank you.